I'll start recording now. I hadn't in all this while that we were talking about other stuff. So yeah, first of all, we can go take a look at the continents here. Let me bring everyone here, just
I think we're all here, DM.
for the sake of it.
Oh, I am.
Oh, yeah, you were on the big continental map. So you guys only
We-
explore this tiny bit here between the mountains, the forest near the frontier to other realms. The realm of Amont. Remember that I posted this game as a kind of like more of a dark fantasy one, where you would see stuff like uh, infighting in the same faction or different factions fighting, and uh, there would be undiscriminated bloodshed. There would be betrayal and just like what you saw with the elf lady, just like what you saw with the mayors and whipping his son, and then the son you doing what you did to the mayor. So this is the realm where all of that is going on, the realm of Amont, because the place is filled with unfertile land, with desert and rocky passages and terrains, lots and lots of mountains with gods know what hidden beneath it, and some other nasty and unwelcoming things for you to to explore.
Well, technically, the entire continent is one empire, right? They're just different, separate subdivision kingdoms under the empire,
Mm,
the Nalaran Empire, right?
yeah, you would note that although the empire is more of an idea of a concept than actually being something that exists. Every kingdom has uh, independence. It's independent from one another. They the wars that happen nowadays. It's been like 100 years since there was a continental wide war. They all have diplomatic connections, even if they like one more than they like the other. They're still peaceful enough, and they all
You
kind of hide behind the idea of the empire that was in the past, and that they kind of like feel they should represent going forward. But the empire is just an idea. It's not something that is.
The only thing you have written in I'm looking at the campaign setting. The only thing written there in Nalaran is about Irvin.
Yeah, it was the only place I had explored when I written the
But
thing.
Turvin seems like it's both dangerous but also very advantageous for us to go.
Yeah.
Because right now there's a civil war in Amont. Unless we want to work with the army, we really don't want to stay here because that's where most of our opportunities come. Turvin, though, has a lot of opportunity for adventurers protecting roads and
Yeah,
trade.
I'm down for that.
Well, Turvin is very prosperous if you live in a city. If you don't live in a city, monsters lurk behind every bush.
Okay, real talk here. We can do that. I'm down for that. But that's another campaign right there. I basically all the plans that I had, they're not going to be translated well to Turvin, but I can think of new plots and new
Well,
stuff.
no, that's I know the most about Turvin, but we haven't looked at because right now our two best choices to get anywhere quickly is Turvin and Masta.
Mhm. But you just want to run away for the sake of running away, or is it?
Well, it's more that what opportunities do we have? We have the Empire powerful in Amat with a lot of the Lion's Guard
Mhm.
deployed and the thing with the elves. I'm not opposed to staying in Amat, but we are in this position of we could really use an organization that can help us navigate, because us just kind of going, "Gee, I wonder what there is to do today," is less adventurous and more pinky in the brain.
We're very much right now. We're a loose group with no true goal, and right now Amont is a powder keg. And
Mhm.
especially since I don't. Uh, I'm speaking for Grash. He does not support the rebellion. He believes it just brings chaos, but he also doesn't support the Empire because he thinks they're a bunch of arrogant pricks, and for personal reasons.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
and it
the
feels like whatever path we follow, we have no support. There's no true safety net, or not safety, no true backing behind us. While there may be better fortune, also we killed a fucking baron.
mayor.
Yeah, and of the four groups that you've encountered, the rebels, the empire, the elves, the werewolves, no one really seems to have their shit together.
It's right now we've been finding a loose cadre of different rebellious groups or loyalty groups towards Amont. And at this point, heading south may because Turvin, you told at the beginning, DM, you said there was a brewing tension between Amont and what country again?
I don't know if it was another country. I think I mentioned just the brewing civil war. It's the people against the oppressed against the oppressors in the same country.
And I feel, and this isn't me saying anything against your storyline. We have no real ties to Amont at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being from Amont, there's no real. We have no loyalty to it. And right now, just playing as like a regular guy, it seems like there's more opportunity if we leave the country
Mm-hmm.
and find, um, basically become we'd be refugees, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
find a better lucrative opportunity maybe to the south, it or to the northwest.
Okay.
Right, we're
So
on the border, and it's not that we're running away. It's just that most of the directions that we could just walk are away from Ahmad, and we don't have a reason to walk into Ahmad. Now, if there was, say, larger organizations within Ahmad that could provide us with opportunities, I'd be fine with staying in Ahmad. But
mhm,
right now, the four organizations we've seen in Ahmad are all shit shows.
yeah. The idea
We have
was
no
that
ties.
you would take some interest in the war, but it seems that you don't want neither sides to.
Well, it's the war is interesting. I'm not saying it's not. It's just the way we've played through the campaign so far. There's been no we haven't made any ties with either side. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah,
nothing to say about your story or anything. It's just how it happened.
like I would have been fine working with the lycanthropes if they weren't just frickin' savages that attack when you try and parlay, and we had to basically show them that we could overpower them and fuck them up before they took us seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I
And
was
at that
honestly
point,
thinking
what
the
did they
elves
have to
might,
offer us?
and then we accidentally started working with, and then the elves at first, when we first met the elves, I thought, hey, this might be a path we could align with, and then the coup happened. I was like, no, I never mind.
Yeah, a problem is when the players take action based on having not been told the whole story, then they get very paranoid about, well, what are we not asking, and never step foot out the door again.
Right now, I don't, I got a way of putting it. My character has no reason to trust any side of any of the conflicts we've ran into.
Mm-hmm.
Or to believe that if we help them, we would be rewarded. I think that's a bigger element.
Or have any, not even there's no narrative that I feel like that's nothing against you, DM. It's just my character. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't found a tie to any
Mm-hmm.
of those narratives.
No, I'm not
Like to
taking
me,
anything
Yeah,
personally.
it's
Don't
like,
worry. You can.
yeah, the Lions Guard are fighting the elves, and the elves are fighting the Lions Guard, and that's pretty much what we knew of the conflict.
well, and that the Lions Guard are a bunch of zealots. The um the elves seem gung ho and a little extremist. The rebellion feels very naive in their plans that we've seen so far. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, no,
And we
no
haven't
problem.
seen much about the army or their position.
Yeah,
The
like
only side we've seen is the Lion Guard.
yeah. So I think an organization has to demonstrate some competence before we'd want to team up with them because, like I said, with the werewolves, we had to fuck them up to show that before they would even, get their shit together, and then they have nothing to offer us.
Well, and we were like, the reason I thought, oh, the elves may be good is she talked about the werewolves as honorable and such, and that's what I mentioned. Grash likes that. He likes someone who has conviction. But when we met them, their honor seemed what's the word I'm looking for?
Convenience based.
Yeah, and they're also very xenophobic.
Mm-hmm.
So there was really no tie there. So right now, my character's like, we need to get and kind of work is already dried up in this town. The only thing I could think of that could bring us money is the dragon in the mountains. But we warned the city, the town about it. We told the guard and the mayor, who's dead, but we did tell the guard as well. And then they said they sent some people to check it out, the rumors, but
Okay.
we have no bonds,
Oh, okay.
links tying us.
So let's take a vote then. Do we want some more uh, some more confident and interesting factions in a month to keep the dark fantasy vibes and keep the to see where the civil war will go, or do we want fresh things, fresh start and new air in a different place, and then I can describe what are all of your options here.
Well,
Um,
either way, I think our safest bet is we still need to head to the city, the big city
mhm.
towards the coast,
Yeah.
the one by the border. Whatever way, and I think what happens there is we can make plans to say go south by boat or something.
Mhm.
Because crossing the border is basically fucking impossible right now.
Yeah, the borders on the south, I think I mentioned that because Mastiff is a more wild of a country. It's I'm gonna say this off topic because I think it's better for you to grab the idea. But Mastiff is for Mad Max style campaigns. It's a
Yeah,
desert and
and you
there.
can just tell us above the table, like, hey, there's more groups over here and such.
Well, like also, a lot of us have lived in Amont our entire lives.
Mhm.
So if there's something you think would pique our interest as a party and send us a direction, now that we have no ties to this little village anymore,
Mhm.
please let me know.
No, but I can tell you, I can give you arguments to both ideas. I just want to know if you're more inclined to stay or more inclined to leave
Well, because the
as
only other thing I
players,
can
as
think
players.
to stay, there's one thing I would like to do. That like if we're gonna stay, which is we're near the mountains, and I specifically know you said there are orc tribes in the mountains.
Mhm.
So maybe going back home for a bit would be interesting for my character at least.
You probably also know a way to go to the other side through the mountains instead of having to rely on the on a boat in the
Bro.
port city.
And maybe
Well,
the
even if we're
orcs, are able to. Maybe the orcs have their shit together, and they could use people with our diverse talents.
honestly, the orcs are the most pragmatic from what I remember
Yeah.
talking with the DM about. They're
Hey,
a very
so long
very
as
pragmatic people.
they're willing to see Wuffles as a person, he'll like them.
Or
Mhm.
that might be a problem. We're orc tribes in the mountains. Who do you think we fight against a lot?
Probably not kobolds. Kobolds, I don't think are a significant presence in this world. Like I said, we are they are in most places service animals.
Yeah, but there are, besides the helping kobolds like
There's
werewolves,
the
The
you see
nuisance
Carbolds.
one.
the kobolds.
Yeah, there
There
are the nuisance ones. Yeah.
there are the wild ones, like the ones the party already fought. But yeah, um,
But that's really the only other thing I can think of in Amon
mhm,
right now that ties my character, because he doesn't want to get involved in the war right now. He has no reason to yet. You know what I
mhm,
mean?
mhm.
Yeah, so like to lay out the factions, like the Lions Guard, are like, yeah, elves bad, but they didn't offer us bounties, they didn't give us quests, we saved a bunch of them, no tangible reward. The elves were clearly in internal conflict, so like we did a quest for one, and then it turns out, oh well, that actually made you a criminal because you were working for the wrong one, which makes us hesitant to ever take a quest from them. The rebels, I wasn't there for them, but they sounded like pretty much the Fallout 4 equivalent of the railroad. And then you've got the lycanthropes, where they didn't want to talk to us to start. They viewed us as criminals, and only after we laid stuff out to them, they just kind of used us. There was no reward.
Yeah. No, but the lycanthropes and the elves, they're the same group. You can consider them the same. Part one and
They
part two.
seem very xenophobic, though.
Yeah, that's elves in like all fantasy worlds, mostly,
True.
right? But yeah, the elves, you did actually fix their situation, at least, mm, for now, right? The Lion Guard, you could go for and see if they have a reward for you, but uh, they're not a faction that wants to go out and hire help too much, because they, other than those who have swarmed them to their cause before, and the resistance is still building from nothing, still being built. So it really isn't a it's more also like an idea for now than uh, a concrete thing, besides some
It's a
might.
bunch of little cells
Yeah,
building
yeah,
themselves right now.
Yeah.
some groups that are
Well,
spread.
that's why Wuzzles was like, yeah, let's just sit around, watch this councilwoman get eaten, and see where it goes from there.
Well, we're still in the
What?
Elven Village.
What did I come back to?
The woman that hired us,
The elf lady.
who, you know, that woman that we signed a contract with, the one that wanted us to deal
Vaguely.
with the werewolves.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she was basically forming her own coup.
Oh.
Apparently there are 8 council people, and 7 of them are pro werewolf. So she was trying to go around them.
And then when we got back, she was kind of beating the living hell out of one of the councilwomen.
Oh,
Yep, but then the lycanthropes are pretty much charging into the room. She asked us to help her evacuate. She offered us
No, she asked
com
us to kill them and help her take over.
yeah, and offered us a common level staff, which is
bro.
yeah.
Ain't
Also,
no
I don't
fucking.
want to. Yeah, so we kind of told her to. Our contract was fulfilled. You can fuck her right off.
Yeah. Okay, but
Yeah, we are level 7. You need to bribe us with better shit.
Zim, I want to hear your opinion on the matter, if you have any. Uh, with all that was said, or uh,
Actually,
if you want to leave, or if you want to find a reason to stay, it's almost like a song.
Should I stay or should I go?
Oh yeah, that's the soundtrack of this session.
well, I think the big one is, what do we want as a group? What do we want to explore? I think that's the big question. What are we looking for?
Because guys, I understand, I take all the criticism and the feedback, and I will try my best to improve. So if you tell me that you still want to see more of the Civil War, but those are your reasons you still aren't involved with it, I obviously I can try to to fix those things. Or but there's also the option, if you want to see new things, a new place. I have lots of things already prepared for Turvin, because I played some 3 or 4 campaigns on that uh,
Like I would be totally
thing.
down for working with the elves, meet the other council people and such if they offer a proper reward and not just, oh, go do this out of the goodness of your heart, because we are not a charity. Like you said last session, we are broke as shit.
Oh, you guys are broke as shit. And I still have how much gold do I have on my person? 532.
Okay. I'm
I
robbing
mean,
you.
I technically have a lot, but it's hidden in my robe.
No, I think the
I'm
big
only
one
broke
is
one.
I think right now our only path in the Civil War is we'd be mercenaries or the highest bidder. We
Yep.
have no true allegiance to either side. We'd be freelance.
Yeah, and none of them have made a compelling moral argument for why we should side with them.
None of us, nobody has even given us an offer. Well, the mayor gave us a reward for bringing his son back from the rebels. That's why we fought the rebels at one time. We were freelance there, and then we kind of kicked the rebels out, and then nothing really came after that. But then again, we did kill them. I killed the mayor.
Right.
Let me correct that.
So let's hang around and just see what the elves offer. Are they going to be like, and now you face punishment for decursing one of our chosen, or are they going to be like, well, you guys are clearly powerful as shit. What can we do to get you on our side?
Yeah.
It's really I don't like the Lion Guard. I don't think anybody in the party does.
No, they kind of they're basically the Skyrim Stormcloaks.
You know what they remind me of actually? For the Emperor. The Emperor protects.
Yeah,
They
but you
remind
see,
me of
even they
40K.
have access to cool shit.
Not even the cool shit. It's just they're too zealots for me personally.
Yeah, but one has an iron sword and one has a las gun. I'll take a las gun, please. Yay
You're
for the
also
Emperor.
we also have 2 magic users in our party, and they don't like that.
Okay. Zin, you unmuted yourself.
Yeah, I was switching headsets. I finished up. Yeah, I think at this point, Zin's just waiting for his next chance to sully his blades. He's looking for spells. He's looking for mage towers. Uh, it's it just happens to be convenient that he's with Grash and them, and slightly
Honestly, right
fun
now
because he gets to kill things.
I think that's our big thing as a group. We're not a group with like a goal or a purpose. We're just a convenient traveling party. Like honest to God, just being fair, like not mean to any of the other players, but Grash is a character. If he had a good enough reason, if it ever came to the point where we had different routes to go, he would give you a handshake and then walk away from the group party. We don't, as a party, we're really just a group of freelancers working together because it's convenient at this moment, you know?
I mean, well, Wobble's first experience was that he was there to talk to the mayor and you fucking murdered him before you could talk to him.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I don't think any of us
Yeah,
have,
so
besides
we don't have
painting.
a common purpose. So, and
Yeah.
it's not like we're like, oh, the world's in danger, we have to be the ones to save it. But here's how I put it: we do kind of have the common purpose of we want to be rewarded. We all have goals that require resources, be it just simple personal power and experience, seeing the world, so gaining more ancient magics and power for your blade, all that kind of stuff. And so, as I put it,
Or
if an
simply it's all they
innkeeper
know how to
has
do.
right, well, and thus we have one key reason to stick together and even be a team, which is, as I put it, if an innkeeper has giant rats in the basement, they need someone to go down there and kill it. And they walk up into the inn, they look around the serving area, and they see there's a few rough looking people around here. They could probably hire them for maybe a gold each to go down and kill the rats. and there's a table over there that just has three or four people who came in off the road together who all look rough and ready. Oh, you could probably hire them, but they're probably going to be 2, maybe 3 gold each. But then you have that one group that came in together with matching colors and insignia, and one person came up and ordered for the table. Yeah, you're looking at 5, 6 gold each to hire the bronze chalice or whatever their adventuring group name is. There is money to be made in branding. So we may have diverse motivations, but we also have a diverse skill set that works fairly well together. So we do have a motivation of, hey, let's see what we can do just together to get resources and see where it goes from there. Because it's not like we have anything else on our agendas.
Right now, we're a mercenary company.
Yeah. So let's stick around for the councilwoman getting eaten, and then see how it goes with the elves.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Honestly, we're here. We're right now in it for the contract. That's about it.
In it for the money.
That's not a bad thing. It's just right now we haven't. For example, I'm gonna use Critical Role. I know some people hate using that. We're the Mighty Nine at the beginning of their adventure. We're just a group of random fuckheads. Yeah,
For
that's about
real,
right.
for real, for real. Okay, so for now, stay and see what the elves have to offer. Everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Uh, it's I know we haven't actually started to play, like to be in character, but it has been an hour already, and I would like to request a break. Okay, I know
That's
it's
Yeah,
fine.
you got you
Well,
you, you
I
got a
think
lot to digest.
this was an important conversation that needed to happen because we were
Yeah.
kind of meandering about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because some groups are like, we have a common motivation, and you just need to motivate us. And I'm in groups where it's pretty much anything with an exclamation mark over their head we will chase, with the understanding that we're not going to get fucked if we chase it. This is more of a dark world, so we got to be a bit more picky about our quests. But at the same time, we don't want to. I don't want to spend. Like, I can't want to say for everyone. I don't want to spend a whole session interrogating an NPC who's giving us a quest just to make sure that it's not a repeat of the councilwoman.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, that she kind of like. Well, that's why I was like, no, you gave us a contract. We fulfilled it. We didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had been honest with us, we might have expanded the scope of the contract.
Well, like if from the beginning she was like, well, the members of my council, I'm a member of it, and they're promoting war with the Lions Guard that will bring destruction to our home. If you can help me, if she had led with something like that, with like some benefits for it, probably would have been fine helping her. She didn't give us that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it seems like every quest giver has been kind of out to fuck us a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Well, we're
the
also low
the
level.
And we're level
darkness.
7. We can
Yeah.
fuck back.
I'll be right back, guys.
help me save my village. Sure. You know?
Yeah, it's like why every level fighter is a bit of a diplomat because that gets them out of the one encounter they would have lost.
She didn't give us she gave us, and then she got pissed that we took the option she gave us. That's not against you, DM. That's just why right now I'm like, okay, who the fuck did we work with?
Yeah.
All the bridges have kind of
Peoples.
burned down in this village.
Peoples. Let's
Well, let's give the remaining elves a chance to perhaps earn our favor with money and elven magics.
Elven magic.
I'll be a werewolf. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's bring back ourselves into this back into this world, this fantastical world where we have been adventuring for some time. In the beginning, we have seen a group of adventurers who, amongst them, we had Grash and Zinwi reaching the town of Gualhan after serving as scouts on some missing personas in the nearby forest. Later, we had the young soldier Alexander reaching the same town, and possibly Wubbles also reached the town before he was sent on his way to the ranch where the mayor was alongside the party. You have seen trouble on the surrounding of the village with uh, woodcutters being kidnapped by a pack of kobolds, a hill giant that came down from the mountains because something bigger than it has awoken. You have seen the tyrannical Lion's Guard seizing up and attempting a public execution of a young
And
farmer girl that was uh, evidently innocent of any crimes of witchcraft. And then you
Yeah,
delved.
she sounds like a Hunger Games protagonist.
why? Why, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck? A second. Can we like heat up the lion guards? Like they're starting to piss me off. They've been pissing me off.
No, that's I'm just recapping the entire adventure. That's
Oh,
what
I was like,
already
damn. I
happened.
was like, what the fuck?
And then you ventured into the heart of Gloompath Forest, where you faced lycanthropes of different kinds. You faced living ancient trees and blights of the forest who took in the shape of shrubberies and branches and bushes and other smaller plant-like creatures. You also faced with the biggest and most uh, deceiving monster of all, a schemer, someone who is plotting against their own kind. But fortunately, you didn't have to face it in combat. For as we return now to the top of the trees where a hidden village was built by the elves, you see the body of the first elf you came across after sending your message so decided, so thoroughly to the entire woods to hear and to whomever could answer it back. You see your first ally in Shimmerist, the hidden village, Cyril being torn apart by hungry and angry lycanthropes. Right?
They don't get a
Mhm.
dignified death.
They were begging at the end. There was no dignity.
Yeah. Okay. After having successfully accomplished your treaty with her, and somehow that made her angrier and more scared, she was seized and executed without a trial for the for her crimes.
Oh
Bes-
no, not the baddie.
Besides that, by the way, I don't know if Alexander knows this. This was the other elf person
Oh,
of
yes,
the.
the yes.
She was found dead on Cyril's
Oh,
room. She was assassinated in cold blood.
wait, was she like the pro lycanthrope?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, okay.
So,
He's dead.
yeah, both of them are dead. Both of the elves are now dead. You are.
Sorry, I put hardcore Halo music on.
You are. Uh, you are let there. They don't mind your presence, but you are being constantly, for lack of a better word, ignored. Not because of who you are or of any xenophobic traits, but you do know that they now the entire elf village, which is around 15, maybe 20 people. It's not too numerous, too populous. Uh, they are all trying to figure out what to do next. They have two of their council people assassinated. One of them tried to betray the entire village to cover. So they are more focused on their own stuff.
Wait, they had 8 council people for a village of 20 people?
It's
Well,
not that's a village, and
yeah, it's not not a normal village.
Enclave.
Yeah, you have noticed this already.
Was it 8 in addition to the 20 people? Like the 8 people canceled 20, or it was 8 of 20?
Yeah, 8 of 20.
Okay.
Uh, you at her last breath, you saw Cyril not being able to speak to you, but somehow, actually, let me choose someone in particular here. Let me roll for a random chance. And Alexander, as you watched the the last part of her body that you could see from underneath the two huge shapeshifters who are uh, actively hacking and slashing at her was her right hand stretched out, almost as if she was inviting you, Alexander, to grab her hand and take her out of there, maybe. What do you do in regards to that?
Ooh, wait, so she's like dead.
Yeah, for
Cool.
reals. She's cadaverific.
Oh, like what the fuck is cadaverific?
Oh, it's a Dragon Ball abridged reference.
Oh, I'm
I,
sorry, I don't know ball.
yeah, I might be too old.
No, I got the reference.
I
You're
I'll
not
take her
more-
body out. I feel bad. She needs a proper burial at least.
said the same thing about the
I
adventurous group
did.
that we
I feel bad
placated.
for the dead.
We freed them from their burden when we rescued the mayor's son. The burden of
Well,
Well, I mean,
life.
if
They're
well,
still
if you
people.
want to bury the remains, I can make that a lot easier for you. I could just make some soup and some pulled elf sandwiches, and you'll have a lot less
Oh
of what
hell
remains to bury.
no! I thought you were gonna say you were gonna like cremate them or something, not make them into soup.
Hey,
Yes,
waste
sir.
not, want not.
I
Keep
am in the
Bubbles away from
negative.
this
Please
damn
do that.
body.
I will.
I'm
Why would
gonna.
you waste meat and crafting resources? You see, this is why you mammals are so weird by our standards. Okay, when one of you dies, you put them in some armor and put them in a weapon or something. You put them in a little thin wooden box. You put it like 3-4 feet underground. Put a marker on it, and you put it with a whole bunch of other boxes. Then every 100 years ago, 100 years or so, some necromancer comes along, and oh look, here's a whole army ready for me to lift up out of the ground. And then you're having to hold the door closed against ghoulified grandma going after the grandkids, going, oh, if only there was something we could have done to stop this. You never see kobolds in an army of the dead. You know why? Because we don't waste meat and crafting resources.
Where is the applause button?
I'm gonna eat her.
Here.
Us
I didn't
orcs
offer
burn
to-
our dead. We live in mountains or in the freezing wastes. Yeah, we burn our dead.
Yeah. No, you're not going to eat her. I didn't offer to share.
You know what's funny?
Keep Bubbles away. Keep Bubbles away.
You know what I've been waiting for, DM?
Hmm?
Actually, sorry, going back to the party discussion we had before, just last thing that popped in my head. I've been waiting for that existential threat that's like the rest of the country's ignoring that we have to solve.
It's future us problem.
Well, there's the dragon.
Oh yeah, shit. That's also future us's problem.
It's not even a world-ending threat. That's a territorial control issue. I mean, for Pete's sake, you know what it costs to keep a dragon? A cow a day. Really, that's it. A cow a day, and it leaves you alone.
You say that like Critical Role didn't have a council of dragons trying to take over the world.
Well, to be fair, how many people in the world knew about it?
Everybody, an entire country was overrun and an entire city-state and king was killed.
Yeah, but in a fantasy land, that's just a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, do you want a bunch of corruptible mortals in charge, or would you like a millennia-old autocrat?
Neither.
Well, I guess Dragon's back on the menu.
Looks
As
like-
well,
Dragon's
begins
back
to
on the menu, boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
that.
Wobbles is paying attention to the lycanthropes. Like, are they eating the councilwoman?
Yeah, they're not eating. You do notice that they bited, they bitten off a little bit more than they needed. So they kind of ate some parts, but she's not being devoured completely, you know?
Wobbles pulls out a interesting-looking bottle as he advances towards us. Hey, if you're interested, I've got sriracha sauce.
The lycanthropes are kind of busy right now. But there is someone looking at you, Wobbles, as you approached. And he is an elf, obviously.
Rough.
With dark hair and somewhat of a more dark and maybe you would say even depressed look on him. He says, "Are you part of the ones who brought Cyril to her demise?"
Yep, that's us. The turns back to the party. Name yet to be determined.
I see. Were you aware at any point of this plot? Or were you deceived into all of this?
No, look, and kind of in weirdly in the middle because, like, if she had been totally honest with her intentions, then we might have genuinely helped her. But she was deceitful and didn't tell us the whole story, so we fulfilled the contract and brought the lycanthropes back here. What happened after that? Well, that's on her.
Well,
You fulfilled the terms of our contract.
Which means we are reasonably priced agents at the moment.
well, it should be noted matters little of what one's expectation and intent were when compared to the results.
I disagree. If you're trying to fuck us over, then it really doesn't matter what the results are. It's not going to end well for you. But if you're being honest and open with us, even if the results are kind of meh, we're cool with you.
This dialect of yours is intriguing.
You
Yeah,
follow,
I picked up the weirdest slang at the alma mater. I'm sorry about that. It's just
Oh,
yeah, people from all over create a strange hybrid accent.
you little one. Let's join the ranks of the sages of the alma mater.
Well, kinda not. I got in. I was doing the introductory classes, and well, there's a policy named after me now, which is yeah, I'm technically welcome to return once I get these little fuckers under control. And gestures to the lizards.
I see. It must have been an interesting year to all the students. Either way, Shimmerist lies bleeding as of now. The
At least you're united. You don't have the rot from within anymore. Even though the rot took down a little bit of healthy flesh, you know, you're a better organism for it.
it certainly is one way of looking at it. Well,
very simple, mercenaries. Our word is our bond, and our word is in the wording of the contract. Simple terms, tell us everything we need to know, give us the job, we'll get it done. And we never break a contract. But if you break it first, well, contract becomes void. She didn't tell us everything that she wanted. She didn't give us the full terms. Wouldn't have agreed to the job if she hadn't. We don't deal with government overthrows. We deal in simple jobs. You want place rated? Sure. But it's on a case-by-case basis. We're simple. You pay us, job gets done.
You pay us on time, you walk away happy.
If you walk away happy, well, we're happy.
And I just be glad you're walking.
I see that you wish very badly to be paid for your deeds.
We did bring the wolves back, and we dealt with your problem. We want payment. Now, I'm not expecting much. We were tricked into it. But I want something for it. We did help, after all.
That seems like a valid observation. Well, of all the things in my power to grant another, it it is it is intriguing to find out what would be of the utmost usefulness for a group such as yourselves. And there is also another logical point to consider. If your loyalty is at sale, should I really reward you with something that could be used against us in the near future?
I never betray a client, past or present,
But
There's
are
unless
also,
they
we
betray me.
the universal payment coin.
are we all your client, warrior, or was she only?
She wasn't my client after she betrayed me. And
Well,
honestly,
technically, we completed the
I'm not.
contract. She tried to extend it, and we told her no because the payment she offered was a stick.
Well, she also betrayed our terms. She tried to get us involved in something we never agreed to. Tried to get
Mhm.
involved in a coup. We never signed up for that. We signed up to help with a problem that we were led to believe was universal. Maybe a few outliers. She didn't tell us the full circumstance. In the village, when it comes to disputes between organizations, groups, and such, we stay neutral. I'm not gonna lead anyone to you. I have no reason to, and no one can pay me to either. I have no loyalty to anyone until they earn it. You haven't earned my disloyalty either. And also, simple fact, I'm not a fan of the Lion Guard.
Are you willing then to take the battle to them?
I'll look at the group.
Honestly, they've been a bunch of ungrateful shits every time we've ever helped them. So I've got no sympathy for them.
I'll look to Zen.
They want to meet their god so much. Well, I'll oblige.
There needs to be a little bit more into it than just us against lion guards.
Oh yes, we're not going to war for you, but if you want us to make it very inconvenient for them to be in your forest, we can make that happen.
I'm not. I won't be your pawn. I'll be a contract. You pay us well, you pay us on time. You don't break our trust.
I would.
Oh.
I have no interest in sending you to siege the Citadel of Steel and exterminate all Lion Guards in this realm. I'm simply asking to be left alone. I believe after the attacks of the lycanthropes, there could be somewhere from 16 to 30 lion guards in these woods as we speak. They will once they once they decide that they have had enough and they haven't gotten any closer to find their target, I fear they will start to burn these woods. And that will
I'll
be
give
the
you
end
some
of it.
three. I'll give you some advice. You have three options: war, which you will not win. You don't have the forces. You don't have the manpower. And if you become a nuisance, they'll either burn the village down, burn the forest down, or well, they'll send for heavier, more experienced individuals. That's your first option. Continue your war. Your second option: retreat. Found another conclave somewhere else. Find another place to be away from here. But there's a chance they follow. And there's your third option. You could, and as I've explained to the werewolves, lead them to believe their target is no longer present. The target is gone. They have no reason to
And
intrude.
oh, look what we have here. An elf corpse of approximately the same age and gender as the White Death. Throw something that
take it.
belonged to the White Death onto her. We'll go claim the bounty.
And boom.
Poor dead body. Oh god.
One thing is we found the circumstances where the Lion Guard leaves. They don't bother you anymore. And they get what they want. Or at least they believe they do.
I don't know if anyone here could convince them of that. Do you think
Well,
you know
anyone
them
here
enough?
of elven persuasion, but those of us who are eclectic and varied have quite the reputation for the odd job.
I see.
Let's put it this way. You pay us well enough, we'll try our daughters. And gold is not our only goods, services, debts. We take many types of payment. What are you willing to trade for us helping you?
Plenty. Our ultimate goal is to be let alone and free. If you can convince them to leave, or if you need to exterminate them, but if you do choose to do so, you have to be diligent on your work. The Lycanomes were sent not only because they are our best warriors, but it's because if any Lion Guard survives, even if it's a squire, they would go back to their city and tell that monsters attacked them, not people, not elves. You, on the other hand, don't look so much like monsters. So you have to be.
The offers, we don't always resort to the blade first.
Right, and let's try the option that doesn't lock out other options first. We can discuss infinite well what ifs and well maybes and well what if thens and create an entire world tree of possibilities that then breaks at the first branch because we plan in front of the gods that foil our plans. Wink, wink. Looks up at the table. So,
Looks up.
so how
We
about
plan,
this?
The gods laugh.
Yes. So let's try the easiest thing first. You give us that corpse, maybe some clothing that belongs to the White Death, stick it on, drop it off, see how it goes.
Heck, even if they're not convinced she's the White Death, they could be convinced she used it as a diversion to disappear.
And then from behind you, you hear. Oh, by the way, let me just go back to one thing real quick. Alexander,
Yeah.
what I said to you that she was kind of reaching out to you in particular. Did you did something with that, or were just your thoughts?
I was gonna like take her out of there, but apparently we're gonna use her as a decoy now. But can I roll?
This party alignment is completely neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a party name. The
Can I
Final
roll
Invoice.
Like don't want to use her as like a little pretend. Alex just wants to bury the damn body.
Well, there's another body of another councilwoman here that you get to bury. So getting to bury like 50% of the bodies, I mean, that's a win. And also, you
Okay,
don't know
as
the
long as
elven funeral practices. Like maybe they
you
turn
how
it into
about
a soup and pour it over a tree.
okay, how about like let's barter. I take the lady who is reaching out to me, and you can take the baddie elf, the one that
The baddie elf was the
distant.
one reaching out to you.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, wrong person. Sorry. Okay, then I take baddie elf. You take the old lady.
No.
I mean, that's like saying, "Hey, I'm going to take your dead and bury them according to my customs."
I do
How
it with
about we
elf
take the
custom.
body, use it as a decoy, help them out, get paid?
Yeah, let's
Okay, wait.
let's do it.
Can I roll for perception for the body at least? Is
Perception?
she reaching out?
She's dead. She was reaching out before she died.
I know, but I just like I don't know. Can I loot her body? Can I see what she has? What she has on her?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No more morals.
Was,
Go
was
on.
that
Your
crappy
alignment is-
staff last week?
I love how the party is neutral, neutral, neutral. The one good aligned character.
Yeah.
Because I
You-
thought she was the other lady.
I,
So
I'm
that
pretty
makes me
good.
think-
I'm just very pragmatic.
That's what lawful neutral is to me, pragmatic.
you take a look at her hand, the hand that she was stretching out to you, and you notice something that you haven't noticed before. It probably is because it wasn't there. You do see a ring, a shining ring on her right hand. Is that what you want?
5 silver. It's a ring of mind shielding.
I have a
5 gold, it's a ring of protection.
roll. Yeah, where's my
Oh.
fucking
What do you want to roll?
oh low Taylor? Investigation? Or investigation or like history to see what like type of ring it is.
No, you wouldn't be able to tell from
It's a
afar.
finger ring.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Back in 3rd edition, appraise was its own skill.
Guys, what if I just put on the ring and hope for the best?
God don't.
Yes, loot the dead in front of them. I'll be right back. Keep going. I can still hear it.
Like, how do I do this morally? Like, cause I'm intrigued with the ring, but I can't.
Okay. Well, we're getting the
What's-
body
what's
anyway, so
moral?
we might be able to loot it before we give it over to the
Yeah.
lion guard. Just wait until we're done with the meeting. We're negotiating a contract.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
So,
Okay.
what do you say? We take the body, use it as a distraction for the lion god, and then go from there.
You're saying that to the other elf guy.
Yep.
Okay. He says, well, I just think that we couldn't do that before asking for her permission. And as he's about to finish that sentence, you hear a voice. This time, a female voice that's so far has shown the most authority and
Are we finally meeting the White Death?
confidence between all the elves in this hidden village. As you turn to look, you see a elf lady with skin as pale as snow and
White
hair and eyebrows as white as the clearest mirror you could see. Finally, after So much time of
No, this won't work. Never mind.
yeah. You see.
Have you ever heard of this thing called bleach?
Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Guys, I keep saying this about every goddamn character.
Why is it so like out there? That's why.
Oh,
Do you want to see the depressed elf dude? I just mentioned him, but I didn't show you his picture.
oh my god, they're both! I need to screenshot this.
Okay.
I look at the woman, look at the hair, look at the skin, and go, White Death, I presume.
That's what they call me, isn't it? So
Right,
why don't
so
you
our
explain to
plan is-
me why do you want to give someone else as if it was me, especially when that someone else doesn't look nothing like me.
Well, no one really
Well-
knows what you look like right now, so we are making assumptions there.
Plus, I think you are vastly underestimating the racism of the Lions Guard, which is going to work in your favor. I mean, honestly, it took me a long time to figure out how to tell you mammals apart. And let's face it, if I was to get like a dozen of my brothers right next to me, you wouldn't be able to tell.
So you're
Also-
trying to make them believe that they have finally bested me after hundreds of years.
Oh, pride
Yes.
comes before the fall, doesn't it? At this moment, your presence brings danger to the village. We're trying to come with a solution. There's an easy one. But I doubt you'll take it.
This one costs you nothing, so you may as well take it.
How many members
Well-
of the pack did you have to lose to get this far? To stay in the same place that we semi helped along. We semi threw the blades through the line guard off of your trail. Let's
There's also the easy option.
Which is
You let the lion guard see you running. You retreat to a different location. Oh, pride.
Yes, and I guess that will make Shimmerist safe,
Yes.
but I'll never
not
be
half
able
of
to
the village.
return here, will I?
Well, until you can restore.
I never
Well, let's
said you
face it.
had
If
to stay
Shimmerus
in
grows
here.
to where it can, if Shimmerus grows to where it can defend itself, sure. But right now, it's what 20 people, 6 leaders. Yeah. Let us turn over the corpse, and if that doesn't work, you get seen and you run away, and come back in what 100, 200 years. You folks live for what, like 8, 9,000 years. You'll find.
Or even that. You disappear for a few months. A year.
Yeah.
at most.
What's it called?
Don't let them
Pullafrarin.
see you come back. You're fine.
Oh, to go Pullafrarin.
Like, no, let's be honest here. She doesn't even need to disappear, never come back or anything. If she's seen leaving, she loses them and comes back within a year or so.
Yeah, kick that
And they
can
have-
down the road. We'll deal with it. You can deal with it then. And let's face it, what level will we be in 20 year in a year?
Well, is also the thing is like they have no connection right now that the elves are guarding you. They just know that you're in the forest.
Well, I think I want to stop right here. I think we're getting into the explaining loop again, where we're just looping, explaining it in different ways.
I swear to all of the gods, both dead and living. If you truly believe in your tiny human brains that this is going to work,
I'm not a human.
human.
I'm not.
What?
Like,
What was looked around?
Gender
who-
fine.
Definitely not talking about me down here.
Not any one of
It's-
us is human.
It's
Alexander kind of just looks at his like red skin. So, yeah.
I mean, I do have 99 lizard-brained followers, so I can understand how you would mistake those for the Lion Guard.
yeah. Uh, to be fair, at least Zim looks like human, right? Your appearance wise.
Uh, yeah, I'd say so.
Alexander just looks at all of us like, humans. Yeah.
Maybe it's not only the Lions Guard racism that's being underestimated.
Yeah, and I was
Wait,
gonna ask Alexander because tieflings can be born into any type of family. Like there could be dwarf tieflings or halfling tieflings. So what is your original shtick? Are you human? Are you elf? Or because your character does have elf ears in the artwork, but it could be the tiefling heritage.
Or does he look like a
Guys.
half elf?
Yeah, so
Wait, who was my parents? Wait. Ariel.
Oh, here we go.
Look at your DMs real quick.
Did you?
Looking.
This is us right now, by the way.
Yes
Okay,
to your question.
Okay.
By the way, the
Unfortunately, my
final
parents-
invoice.
Because
that sounds
we've
like we
been
work for the government.
discussing around a dead body for an hour.
Guys,
Well.
unfortunately, my parents are humans. But guys, I don't look the part. I swear, I don't look human.
Well, if you
What's
think in
wrong
your
with that?
mundane small brains that it's going to
Right.
work, how much time do you need before we come back? I go back there and hunt them down one by one.
You don't
Above table-
understand how- Oh my
above
God,
table,
Derek.
Are the Lion Guard mostly? Shit. Are the Lion Guard mostly humans?
Mm, They are Nilarians, which are humans, dwarfs, and halflings. The actual people of the continent, like the natives.
So essentially, the
Elves,
dwarves will
orcs,
live.
and anything else are native to the continent.
Yeah.
As long as you can outlive a dwarf.
Yeah, you can be native,
Fine.
like being born into the continent, but the species, each other species can trace their heritage to some other land outside of Nelaria.
Yeah, my people come from Yixia.
Yes, and elves comes from. I forgot. I changed the name.
Akuria?
Yeah, Akuria. I changed the name recently. For many years, it was a different name that I thought sucked after a while. Anyways, she says she gives her condition. I'll give you 3 days. You don't need to come back to us. You can just send a message.
Now that I've met you, I can send you a message magically.
That can work as well.
I do have a question here. The body is a gamble. We already knew that from the beginning. Why? It would be simpler and much more convincing if you were seen retreating, just dejected from the forest, seen by a few Lion Guard, and seen going into parts elsewhere. And from there, you go for a bit, let yourself be seen going in a direction. Then you lose the tails, you disappear again. It'd be simpler.
I think we're overcomplicating it.
Well, no, that's the simple.
Every extra step is a step where something could go wrong.
Well, that's what I mean.
I-
The
I-
corpse is the risky play. Her disappearing from this area is the best option.
Well, look, how about this? The key to deception is not to lie. The key to deception is convenient truths. So we can reveal the following. 1, there was infighting among the elves. The lycanthropes killed one of their leaders. And this leader that was killed matches the description of the White Death. That's all we need to say. They really want their like, ha ha, the White Death died due to infighting. Great. They're racist. They'll take it. And if they don't, and they say, "No, we don't believe you," we can fuck off and try something else. But at this point, we'll spend more time talking about trying it than trying it.
What would you want to go with that?
Okay. Yeah, we have a plan.
Look, let's say it works for a week. It buys you a week. Buys you a week, costs you a set of clothes.
The only other question is, what's our pay?
And she scoffs, but the the depressed elf, he says, I do have something that I believe would be to your liking. It is a set of clothing, a gift to the friend, to all friends of the elves. Do you mind taking a look?
Oh, let's see if it's to our liking rather than our liking.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
W.
Okay, and then some you just get shot in the face by like 16,000 missiles.
Okay, I'll stick to the first set of rules that I put, that they wouldn't trade in gold, so they will give you gifts instead. Very Lord of the Rings. What was
This is for
the
you,
oth-
Wubbles.
Yeah. What was the other thing?
Bro.
Whatever's. Yeah. Okay. So, you all go away. They are now preparing the dead body of Cyril to be used, to possibly be used as a decoy, since you haven't decided yet. You had some discussion about it, but they will not throw the body away until you decide. And Birdie, you do have something with you right now. You do have,
I do?
yeah, you did take the ring from her hand, right?
Huzzah, yes.
Let me know if the name of the item shows, or if it's just an image.
It's just the image. for
Just
me.
the image.
This is a ring, okay?
Pretty ring.
This is what you have. Now we have the other elf, the depressed one. He gives you a helm to
Ugh.
a clever warrior, a cloak to a dodgy fighter, a special set of boots to a swashbuckling fencer, and an amulet to anyone who puts themselves in peril on behalf of their friends.
I think we know who to
My
give that
axe.
to. That's immediately Wubbles. He's
Yeah.
That's Wubbles.
Would like to know, what are these mechanically?
Yeah, I can give you, since you have time, you don't have like to sit down and attune to all of it.
Easy way to do it would be if you just add it to the equipment list on Ripper, and then we'll divide it out.
Yeah, I could do that, but it's fun this way. I can just show you.
Oh fuck yeah, I want that.
So we have an amulet of health. I'll save that for later. One sec. Oh, by the way, that's rare. I forgot that that was rare. Shouldn't have started with it. We have
Oh, it's worth 4.
I'm a
the
telepathy.
the helmet for the
Yeah.
clever warrior is the helm of telepathy, which I don't remember that being the case on 2014, but now it has both detect thoughts and suggestion.
Yep.
Oh god,
And you can only
suggestion's gonna be
cast
so
one or
much
the
fun.
other.
Yeah,
Well, because in 2014 it had detect thoughts at will.
yeah, yeah. It was something else. I remember that.
Yeah, now it's one of because detect thoughts can be used to detect invisible creatures.
Yeah.
Or is that a mimic?
Where?
There's there a
How
ghost
do I?
around us.
The boots, the swashbuckler boots. It's from the Drakenheim campaign setting, since we are using some homebrew here and there.
Oh, those are great for our wizard.
And last but not least, oh yeah,
Hey, wait, we saw the cloak and the
the
ring.
cloak first. Then I love this cloak, the cape of the mountebank. Dimension door.
Ooh.
Also rare.
Which of note does not require attunement.
Yeah. And the ring. Do you have any guesses? The ring that you took from.
I'm going to say Ring of Mind Shielding and her soul is in it.
Yeah.
No, you said 5 silver for that. 5 silver is a ring of protection.
Uh, I that could be a very good one, but that could be something I could do. After you said it, I even thought of changing it to that,
Ooh, spell storing?
Ooh,
Holy fuck.
but it's a ring of spell story, and
Uh
there
huh. Uh
is
huh.
magical power within it. But that I will only reveal what it is once you sit down and attune to the item and take at least a short rest with it. Don't even know if
Okay.
it's attunement, but if it is, you have to sit down with it. If it isn't actually.
Uh,
Oh, it is attunement. I think the only item on
there
that is not
is 4
attunement
members
is
of
the
our
cape.
party, and we're getting a 5th one, I believe, right? What class are they, DM?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
What's the
Do
5th
we?
member joining us? What class
Ah,
are they?
We don't know yet. They
Above
signed up
table.
like half an hour before game start.
yeah, and have I sent a message and they haven't said anything yet.
Oh, okay. Then, okay, we have 5 items. Only one of them is useful for my character, which is the Amulet of Health, because that's going to boost my damage taking by a lot.
Yeah, I am fine with Amulet of Health on Grash.
Yeah.
That increases my HP, meaning I can take more hits. Yeah. I think the swashbuckler boots definitely should go to either our paladin or our wizard.
I was gonna say paladin, because I think they're a lot more squishier than I am.
Swishier.
Yeah. I got shield, bitch.
Yeah, you should probably take the swashbuckler boots.
I got a 23 AZ.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree on that
pretty
one.
damn good. Pretty
Also,
stinking
because
stats.
you said you're going to be more in melee than the wizard is, because the wizard's a midline
That is true.
generally.
And I can bounce out if
The ring of spell storing is either our
gods.
wizard or our witch.
Bubbles, did you
Not
take that
rich.
dagger?
Huh?
No, the dagger kind of vanished from the inventory. I don't know who had that or where it went.
I believe no, the dazzling
Didn't
dagger
someone
is
leave the
still,
It's still
game
there.
with it?
No, it's still there.
it's on Ripper.
Is
Oh,
it?
maybe I need to look closer again then.
You're good. You're good. It's
Um,
it's got light. It's got a reaction, and it's got blind. It's pretty
Oh, dang it.
defensive, I think that's more you.
Well, I do think that Wubbles should get the helm of telepathy.
Oh, yeah.
He has a better charisma than us anyway.
Well, if anything, Wobbles currently has he has 3 of his attunement slots used up, but one of them is a consumable, so he's probably just going to
Gotcha.
consume that up to use.
Gotcha.
But if you want if you're going to use it to have some like more blasty powers, Wobbles would probably just pack it with silvery barbs.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking that 2 silvery barbs and probably something 3rd level.
The only reason I said the wizard should have it is they get 9th level spells by the end of the campaign. You do not.
I do.
Oh, then you guys
Yeah, full
decide on
caster.
that one.
Yeah, wizard
Okay.
could totally have that because bear in mind, with the party loot system, it's not like these are locked in forever. We can move
Right.
shit
Sure.
around.
Oh, yeah, we can always.
I think Wubbles should get the helm of telepathy.
I think you and
Then the cape.
suggestion are very well very well in place.
Okay, so like, where is the dagger on Ripper? I'm look. Never mind. Never mind.
is-
I'm
It's
partially blind.
under by
I
yeah.
see it now.
It's okay. You're good.
And the cape, who
Little
should
side.
take that? I'm honestly, I was debating either a paladin or the wizard for that because that can get them to. If we're about to get fucked, they can teleport out with someone.
Oh,
I
that's
was
true.
thinking if I start grabbing like in the spell storing, if I start grabbing something cure wounds related, because Pally can put cure wounds in the storing spell, the storing ring. That would help
Hey,
us.
I
can
could
get
put the I
any
could put the magic dress
yeah.
spell in it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just thinking I can move 40. I know Grash can move about 90 feet with everything.
I can move if you want my actual movement speed. I have 40 feet of movement, but next level that increases again, I believe. Let me check.
I have 30.
And I can bonus action using my adrenaline rush.
Right. Dash, right?
Bonus action dash, yeah. I use adrenaline rush, which I get twice per day, I believe. Let me read.
I can 40 and that goes up significantly later. But with a 500-foot BAMF,
Okay, my barbarian. I don't think I get another speed increase from barbarian.
because I can ride the fly. The fly can go 120, and then I can
Well,
run another.
I get instinctive pounce at 7th level, so I really don't need extra. Because when I
Yeah.
instinctive pounce is when I enter rage, I move half my speed. You know, I already get a bunch of stuff for my movement, so I don't need. Also, I can't really
Where's
use.
the two?
It's also a
Where's the
great
two?
escape option, not just an enter combat. But
Well,
oh
how
shit,
about
dragons
this?
about to fuck us up.
Let's put the cloak, the cape on Alexander, because if one of us is all fucked up, we want Alexander to be able to bamf over and heal us.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that
should
is
have
true.
the most movement because she's gonna be
Okay. Yeah, I only have 32 as well.
So boots and cape for Alexander. I take the amulet of health. Our Zen, you take the ring of spell storing, and then the helmet telepathy to you. Cobalt Waffles.
Yep. I love that everyone else gets a name and I just get a species.
I told you my character would call you Cobalt. Did I not? I still don't even call Alexander Alexander. I call them Tiefling half the time.
I was also gonna
Yeah.
pocket the dazzling dagger because that sounds like fun. Blinding.
That's fine. No one else claimed it.
Yeah.
We thought you were picking it.
I will add that to the list.
Well, because honestly, I don't need. I already have a magic item myself. I have the goggles of night.
Okay. So now, if you look at the bio section on Ripper, you'll see the items that are assigned to party members.
Okay, I just need to grab the amulet of health then. Uh, can you also put goggles of night under me, just so people remember I have them?
Do you want me to the goggles of night?
No, no. I'll do it. I'll put it in
Okay.
Rippers. What other magic items does everybody have? Just so we have a list of all the magic items we have in the party.
I didn't have any.
So Wuzzles
Have
has
some
a
points.
Wuzzles has a Tentacle of Woe, which is basically the DC booster for witches. He has a Robe of Useful Items, so he might not be as broke as he lets on. And he has a Spell Wrought tattoo with a 3rd level Fine Steed in it. He just wanted to make sure that he was somewhere where he could actually pull out his steed, and not have it get immediately eaten or
Well, we can't
whatnot.
really take your tattoo, so I'm not going to put that down. Tentacle of Woe, you said?
Pentacle.
Tentacle.
Tentacle.
That's why I asked.
Okay, I love that
I
soundboard.
put Pentacle of Wow because I don't know how to spell woe for some reason in my
Man.
brain.
WOE.
Well, okay. And then a robe of useful items.
Right. Now, but bear in mind, those are like his personal things that you start with and you buy with your personal gold. That's yours.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I'm just putting all magic items so we have an idea of what everybody's got.
Oh, yes. I'm just clarifying, like, party loot items versus personal loot items.
Zinmi, do you still have those gloves of thieving?
No, they're not in my inventory, but yeah, I think I did grab those.
Because it was gloves of thieving and goggles of night, and I think something else, wasn't there?
Oh, I know why, because it wiped out my.
Well,
That's why.
okay. So, and Alexander, do you have any magic items?
I do not.
Well,
Okay.
now you do.
Now I do.
So,
Wish I
that
could
look right
tell
to
me
everybody?
Now we do.
Did I get everything from the two guys that left?
I don't think you did, because I know we're missing a
No.
few items.
There's-
How do
yeah,
I
it's
add one of
me.
these magic items to my character?
You
you're
can
gonna
drag it
have to-
onto your sheet
From where?
from Ripper.
Ripper doesn't have them yet.
Oh, these new items. The new items are with me. Let me do it.
Roger.
I'm just looking at the old character.
He's trying to get out
This
the
one's-
items from the old characters, make sure he didn't miss any magic
The
items.
only one that I noticed I was missing is person's silvered musket, which is in. It is not too much of a.
I am missing an item.
Which is weird. Wouldn't it be silvered musket balls? Oh, I have a silvered crossbow, but I'm shooting regular ass arrows.
Yeah, but it's.
There's
Unless
a
he's like
magic item for
clubbing
that,
them
but-
with the musket, fixed
Mhm.
bayonet.
Well, we all have silvered weapons, but I'm not counting those as magic items.
Yeah.
Oh, the gloves of
Lightning.
thievery and goggles of night are with whom? Remember whom?
Yeah, but we
Oh,
gave them
Got
out
it.
because I have goggles of night on my person, and
Oh,
Zenmi has the gloves of thieving.
Anyway, so there's nothing besides a silvered musket, which
I don't care about the silver
Yeah,
musket.
let's
Just throw it into Ripper, and we'll deal with it later.
no.
Let's go.
No, let's say that
I just
stood
like
with
throw everything into it.
with person. But yeah,
It's just
Alexander.
because we've done an hour of maintenance, an hour of discussing around a body, and half an hour of equipment.
Yeah, Alexander. Which items are stay with you? The Ring of Spell Story is with you.
No, the boots and the cape.
The boots and the cape.
Yeah, I'm just catching up to the
Master List
conversation.
is in Ripper's biodem.
Yeah.
We're just putting everything on Ripper?
No, I'm putting the items on
Rippers are
whoever.
inventory dog.
Yeah, just put it onto Ripper, and then we'll sort them out as necessary.
No, let me do
Okay.
it for you guys. Grash, yours is the amulet.
Yep.
Wubbles,
I'm
yours
attuned
is
to it.
the Helm of Telepathy.
The helm. Yep.
Oh, nice. I have 83 HP. Fuck yeah.
And Zim, yours is the ring.
I already got it.
Okay. And nothing else, right? Okay.
Helm to Wevels. Amulet to me. Boots to Alexander and the cape. Yep.
Perfect. I suppose those will suffice in terms of rewards for all the sweat and blood that you have given us.
Once the body's prepared, we'll take it to the Lion God.
Yes.
So once Wovels attunes to the helmet, Grash hears in his head, Grash, Grash, hey Grash.
Stop it, you spooky bitch! Sorry. Sorry, that's a reference. don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can we say that you guys took a short rest after that, at least?
Feel it tuned? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll take a while to bleach the hair of the dead woman.
Yeah,
Body.
of what remains of her hair. But
Oh
yeah.
my god,
Right.
wait!
Well-
we can be a
well,
hairstylist.
Yeah, well, her being mangled by lycanthropes will work out to us because we can say this person who matches the description of the White Death was killed by lycanthropes in the elf village.
Yeah, makes sense. Uh,
Like, we're not going to claim to have slain the White Death. We're like, hey, found a body, matches the description.
yeah, as far as you know, you could. They don't have this knowledge that the lycanthropes are part of the elven village, and as far as you know, part two, you don't. They don't even know that there is an elf village here. That's why it's called a hidden village. So.
But they know about the lycanthropes, so we can just say, hey,
Yeah.
we think the monster, one of those lycanthropes took out this elf that we found, and we think it's the White Death. Their reward for bringing in the body. Like, we're not even trying to directly claim the bounty. We're trying to claim and they'll try and claim the bounty, and they'll hide our involvement, and then it's not,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just try it.
Perfect.
It's like when you're facing the door, do you kick it down or knock? Well, let's knock first, and then if that doesn't work, kick it down.
Cool. So,
The worst
as-
that could
In
happen.
case of emergency, kick door down.
as the short rest of yours is starting, Zinmei, you have with you a ring of spell story. It seems to you that there is a spell stored in the ring of spell story.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
You don't say.
I would say that since you're a wizard, you probably have heard of that item. It's of all the higher tier weapons that you have seen stories, legends, possibly just no, that's not what I wanted on soundtrack. Possibly on historical records, the Ring of Spell story is probably the most common of the quasi legendary artifacts. It is said that one was granted to each archwizard of the alma mater, and sometimes even other well accomplished and famous heroic wizards throughout history. So you kind of know how it works. As you attune to it, there is a very powerful magic stored in it. One that you do not know at first glance what its purpose. A single spell power that encompasses uh the entire capability of the ring. I will say to you that it's a divination spell because the area of the school of magic, it's clear to you that it's divination, and it's a very high level spell, one that you're not capable of dominating yet. So you have up to fourth level spells, and the ring can only stash up to a fifth level worth of
Level.
spells. So that's clearly a divination of fifth level that you still do not recognize. If you want, I'll have you roll Arcana to understand what spell is stored in the ring
Give it a try.
during that short rest.
Oh, oh my,
Heck yeah!
Oh, please tell me it's not a scrying.
It's not
oh my.
scrying. It's a
That's third level.
it's something curious to you at first. You do not know uh how this connects with the elf Cyril that you have interacting this past the throughout this entire encounter. It's contact other plane.
Oh, goodness
Fuck.
gracious.
Okay, my character would know nothing about the other planes.
Painful. But maybe later. We'll see where that goes.
All right, let's go. Let's go drag a body.
Okay. No one else wants to do anything else.
Eat.
The young the young villager who seems to be living with the elves. She's also there. Niel. Uh, she bids you goodbye. It's still not safe for me to go back after my trial, and since my master is here, and she's going to wait a few days. I think I'll stay here for a while longer if the elves don't mind me. But please, if you can, take care of Edric. He is he's his own person, but I fear for him that his way of doing
Wait, you're
things
not
will
keeping
get
him?
him in trouble. No, he already left before you returned from the lycanthrope
Dude.
hunt.
You folks did wipe his memory of this place, right?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone could do that. They just
Well, there. Well, he is now a spurned lover, and he knows this place exists. So, yeah, that's not on us.
You're just causing problems, Wubbles. Just-
They should have just eaten him.
Wow, you are more like a fucking lizard folk than a fucking kobold.
Would it or would it not have solved the problem?
It would have solved the one problem. It may have
Oh,
caused
there you
others.
go. What doesn't cause problems? You buy an apple, now you have the problem if you have one less silver. Anyway, let's go drop off a body. Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da, and goes to go down the ladder.
I'll pick up the body and I'm assuming they dyed the hair and
Yeah.
skin white.
You can see that they try to put most of her back together, but it would look like a bit fake, kind of like a doll. So they decided to bring you the body in a bag, all the severed parts.
There, I
work.
put the bag on my shoulder and I start going down.
Okay. You go down. Do you want to try and find any remaining lion guard that's here in Gloompath Forest hunting the White Death, or do you want to return to the village and try to talk with the ones that you know that are in the village since you saved them and they were wounded to return to fight?
Probably the ones that are going to think well of us, the ones in the village. And if they don't think well of us, well, fuck them.
It might. My thinking is because they're going to return after dark, right? They're not going to stay out here in the dark.
Who? The lions? The lion guard? They have been camping in the woods, and they are also attacked during the night by some of the.
But if we stop the
lycanthropes.
general order that, like, oh, the White Death has been found, then they would be called to return.
Oh
so-
yeah, everyone would be, but right now, before you contact them, they're still camping at night in the woods.
Our best
All right,
option.
let's go to
is
the village, though, because I want a soft bed tonight.
Head to the village because the sooner we solve the problem, the better.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I may as well use this up. And as Bubbles lands on the ground, he pulls up one of his sleeves, and you see there's a tattoo there. He says, "Gift from one of my classmates." He said it might be really useful, and I think now's the time to use it. And he gestures forward, and a magnificent horse springs up from the ground. And the horse has this almost celestial nature to it, but something seems to be interfering as the summoning is getting twisted and scaly, and a giant lizard appears. And Wuzzle's just, "Son
Did you just bleep yourself?
Yeah, amazing.
of-" So, otherworldly steed, level 3, but aesthetically, it's a giant lizard. Because, of course, everything is lizards. with
mother!
Wuzzles.
Oh, that's not the bleep. Damn it. What does
Oh,
the
or I
bleep?
lost.
Yeah,
F and chat, people. F and chat.
that means I'm gonna kill you now.
Yes, yes.
No, not that one.
Even more the reason
Okay, how
to
about
kill him.
this one?
Yeah.
Yes, we know you have
Uh,
Discord soundboard. Mine's inline. You can't. You did.
Oh, I could pull up my voice mod, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I have literally 3 stream decks in front of me for controlling voice mod and shit.
Okay.
Okay, off to
Alright.
the village.
So
Okay.
yeah, so level 3 otherworldly steed. We'll worry about the token and stats later. Onward!
As you are going forward, everyone
Summon Buzz.
roll a d6.
Lot.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Alexander. Oh, you're rolling? Nice. Okay, 1, and no 6.
Ooh.
How are you traveling Gloom-Path? Are you trying to be sneaky, or are you, since you have now a big lizard and some giant
Two giant flies.
flies and some other stuff, are you just dashing through the forest to get to the village as soon as
We're not
possible?
even in the forest. We're above the forest.
Oh, wait, can I ride my wolf?
We have a wolf. Yes, you can.
Summon steed.
I
No,
almost forgot about my
but you were in the hidden village, and you decide to return to the human village, so you have to
Mhm.
go down to the forest.
are we dashing on the fly?
We may as well go full speed. We've all
Okay.
got dark vision, right? And
Yep.
Yeah.
I've now got a mount with dark vision. We've got decoys we can sacrifice, like the Wubbles will pull out the scroll and fold it to the giant fly. It just has that buzzing just a little behind the party, so that if anything tries to ambush us, it'll just eat the fly, which is paper.
Nice.
We have 3 mounts, and then we have an extra fly and a bunch of lizards.
Yeah,
Yeah, this.
Ripper's not
yeah,
with
we're
us,
good.
so I need to pick up my dog.
Okay. You go dashing through the woods with the best of your abilities allows you to. You know where the lycanthropes who haven't returned to the hidden village yet are most likely to be, so you can avoid that trouble. What you do not know is anything about the Lions Guard. If they are out and about trying to see and to interfere with your path. And luckily or unluckily for you, as you were zooming through the woods, let me choose again someone at random here. Alexander, you're the dice really
Ooh.
like you for some reason.
I
Uh,
don't think I'm scared.
you are galloping on your giant wolf. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. As you are, the wolf has. It's unlike a horse. It can travel in a forest, in a almost jungle-like place with all these tree roots and stuff. So it's more suited to run faster in such environment. So as you are still with your companions in sight, you accidentally pass by a as you jump through a foliage covering what's exactly ahead. Your wolf accidentally tackles down a man clad in full plate armor.
Oh shit.
The,
Shit.
the moment you look at him, he is wearing a helmet like that of a lion. He just falls down. What the? And he looks up. Do you want to do anything?
Oh my god. I'm gonna like start guys, I gotta nonchalant. Sir, sir. I I did not see you there. Are you okay?
Don't admit anything. Just pull over and exchange insurance.
Exactly.
What the?
Um
What are you doing? What is this
going
beast?
it's my pet. His name is
Ripper.
Second
Ripper
Ripper.
2.0. Ripper Jr.
Ripper 2. electric boogaloo.
Oh, see, normally when people say, "Oh, what is this beast?" they mean Grash, but that'll work.
Fuck you too.
Uh,
Seeing them, I'm just gonna throw the bag with the body. Found the White Death. Here you go.
what? Who are you? You're
For the
serious?
final invoice. God, it sounds like we're a fucking government agency. We work for the IRS.
Like we come out of nowhere, we have the body and say, we have the White Death.
Well, how about this? There's the final invoice or the Black Ledger.
We're not an assassin group or warlocks.
Oh yeah, the final invoice.
Or maybe no. Let's do a different name.
Because if you don't pay it, it will be the final invoice.
I like the motto. I don't like the name of the group.
All right, returning it to work.
It's in works.
No, I don't like the sound of that group name. I'm Grash. That's Alexander. Zinmi. Kobold.
I remember some of you. You were at the village. Did you
Yep.
decide to venture in this forest by yourselves?
Yep.
No, we're not by ourselves. There's him and them and them.
We have each other.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of us, and all of them. As he gestures, and for a moment,
There it
the
is.
lo- the
Waiting for
the
it.
torchlight will reflect the 99 pairs of eyes staring at him from the area.
Definitely not alone. Horse is easy.
Never alone.
You,
He's watching Lazowski. Oh,
I need you. I need you to stop where you are and follow me and bring that, if that's truly the White Death. You
It's the description.
will show that to the captain, and he will tell if you're speaking the truth or not. This all sounds too outlandish to be true. But it's not me to judge. It's not I, the one who will judge you. And he takes
The
you to-
character DM. I want to make sure you understand this. I said we found the White Death.
Oh,
I never said the body was it.
okay.
I just
okay.
made.
Yeah.
I just threw the body on the ground.
Yeah, but
We got a body here that matches the description of the White Death.
Okay.
And I
Good
we
point,
found
good
the White
point.
Death, which we did. We did find the White Death. I'm not saying
Yeah,
the body's the White Death,
Yeah.
but
Well,
And just
if-
like
if you
let
think
me put
about
it this way: as a player, I am really good at saying lies while speaking the truth because I have a bachelor's degree in journalism.
oh fuck you.
No, okay, but even so,
No.
if how you said it, it's not that we killed, it's that we found. They are day and night trying to find this fucker, and so if you just troll up, oh yeah, we did your job.
Oh no, I was just making sure you understood I wasn't lying.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Yeah,
But
we
they-
don't need them to believe us. We just let's face it, they want to believe us because then they can stop working and go home.
Yeah, they do. Okay,
So-
Right, oh, by the way,
No.
you don't have to say fuck me about having a bachelor's in journalism. It was specifically a bachelor's of photojournalism, and it is the worst degree ever because I graduated the year everyone got a fucking camera phone.
Oh, dude.
Yes, I have the king of worthless bachelor's degrees.
I have a bachelor's degree in anthropology.
this has turned into a competition.
have no degree yet.
Sorry, not a bachelor's. I got that was a flirt. I'm working on my bachelor's in something else. No, I got an associate's degree in anthropology, which means I can't do shit.
Yeah. Well, Ariel's degrees in Celsius.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm currently sitting at a 9th degree angle.
Ah, that was a fun callback.
Yeah. He takes you through some well-traveled paths. It seems that they are scouting the region carefully, especially after
Is he
werewolf attacks.
by himself or is he on a horse?
He was by himself. No horse or no other animal.
So when he's lightly armored, or is he loud as hell?
No, he is heavily armored.
Wow. First scout ever. Okay.
I
Got
have I have the one and only, the one and true Lion Guard
Yeah.
Oh hell.
NPC.
Hired scout.
Yeah. But he takes you to Captain Ulrich, who you have seen before at the execution.
Oh yeah, this is it.
It's the same old man, the same veteran, but he looks more wearied, more beaten, more tired after you have caught him in the village the first time. His armor is not shiny, it's dirty. He is not stern and confident, he is tired. And he goes to you and says, "Did you found the White Death?
I'll throw the sack at his
Well,
feet.
How did that
Well,
came
we
to
found-
be?"
Well, we fought some lycanthropes, and then we found a body that got mauled by lycanthropes, and it matches the description. So we figured, hey, might be it. I figured you guys know what it looks like, right?
So the lycanthropes.
Oh yeah, werewolves, werebear.
Werebore.
Where?
If you're aware, ever there.
Where? Wolves? Okay,
Wow.
my bad.
Well, we have one over here.
Heard it.
All right.
You mean those creatures that look like the midway point between a man and a beast? We
Yep.
couldn't lay our eyes upon them. They attacked at night. They dose out our fire and our torches and slaughtered many of us blindly.
Sounds like your men are some bitches. Out of character, sorry.
And you have found some. What did you do with them?
Let's see. I think we killed 2 of them, and one of them. God, what was it? Basically, we hit him with some magic that disrupted the moonbeam power stuff, and it went away.
Uh, and this, and you, and when you found this body, she was already dead.
When we found the body, she was already dead. Yes.
And there were some werewolves, but
I
they
wanna-
pissed
I wanna-
off. I think they knew not to fight us.
I want to make the wording on that clear. When we found the body, a body is not a body until it's dead.
Okay.
I'm being very semantic about
And-
this.
What other indications do you have other than being an elf female with white hair?
That's the only description you gave.
Where is
That-
it?
brought
Which
the
is why
body.
we figured you would know what the White Death looks like, so we brought it to you.
Where
We're
is
trying to do the right
Where is the bow and arrows?
Assuming stolen by the
Yeah, probably with the werewolves.
Okay. Make someone, Wobbles or Grash, one of you roll. Actually, from anyone, because Alexander also spoke a little bit. So one person in the group roll deception, and if someone else has proficiency, that first person can roll with advantage.
Just have a +2,
Not
guys.
lying.
Not me.
The werewolves are near the bow.
But we are trying to deceive them. We
Yeah.
aren't going to technicality our way out of it. So
Assumed stolen. That's you know for a fact that's not true.
I didn't say assume stolen. I said probably with the werewolves.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know that's
Okay.
not true.
I guess Wovels will be doing the deceiving. He's at +4.
Does anyone
Anybody
else
else
have
got
yeah.
proficiency?
persuasion, perception, proficiency?
No, just very high
Persuasion,
charisma.
I have +5.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
I'm at
proficiency.
+7 for
Not perfect.
oh persuasion. Yeah, but we have to roll deception
Yeah,
because we aren't
deception.
trying to
Yeah.
persuade them.
Deception.
We're trying to deceive them. So I guess I'll roll deception. Anyone else proficient?
To-
No.
To give advantage. Ooh.
No. I guess I'm
Hey, take a
going with
D10.
it.
Oh yeah, you have that D10.
Oh yeah.
What-
Wait,
what's
you
the
should-
D10? Remind me, what's the D10?
It's like a bardic
Let me read down.
inspiration. You can add a D10 to the result of the D20 roll.
But first, you should. You should roll first before we decide to use it.
Yeah,
Right.
you can do that. Before I tell you if it's a success or a loss or a failure, you can. Yeah, I guess you are rolling, right? I don't even have to say.
Yeah.
Roll a D10.
Okay. That's a good roll. 16. Let me see what Captain Ulrich Duststone is all about.
Can I use my tactical mind?
Yeah, the
when you
captain
fail?
will take no shit, man. Can you use what? Sorry?
I was wondering if I could use my tactical mind on it, but I'll post tactical mind. DM, you tell me.
Go ahead.
Well, if you were helping, probably, but we didn't have help going on.
Where are you posting it? Oh, I see now. Second wins. Push yourself towards success. Okay. I can make an exception because it's one roll for the group, as I said it, but it's not. Ooh,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck you, DM.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
But that's
26.
but that's not going to be something to occur commonly. Okay.
Okay, that's fair. That's why I asked. I didn't
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
26.
Nice. Okay, so you can see the veteran eyes in the old man. You can see the experience, and you can see that he has seen bullshit in his day, and he would smell it a mile away. It also rhymed. Heck yeah. Even so, you lied with caution, with choosing carefully your words, trying to be as truthful as you could be in building this fake story around it.
Yeah. Because there are magics that specifically detect lies.
Yeah. You can tell that he's not using. And it wasn't even him that cast Zone of Truth the first time. It was a second cleric that joined later. He was just accusing the girl and trying to make her confess. But his his eyes judge you heavily, one by one, until he finally says, "Man, the hunt is over. The White Death has been found. Prepare to return to the village."
So what's the bounty on this?
And he looks at you. Well, alive, it was 5,000 gold pieces. It's not the case, is it?
And dead?
I will give you a choice. You can have 500 gold now, or I can give you half the full price after we determine if she is the White Death or not.
I'd rather take the payment up front. We found the body. I make no guarantees.
Perfect. It's a deal. My squire will hand you the coin. And sir, you should not be in this territory without authorization. We were conducting a hunt.
You should probably put up some
Understood.
signs.
Is that posted somewhere?
Word
We're
has
implying.
been spread out in the village nearby. But
No offense, would you want to talk to those people?
I'll give you
We
the
haven't been in the
benefit.
village since after the trial.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But we will return to the village, and in a few days, we will either resume our search if this is not the White Death, or we will start hunting down the werewolves. So be prepared. If this is a trip you set out to do on a regular basis.
We told you we found the body. It matched the description. That's it.
Well, how about this? If there's no need for all the veiled threats. I mean, I'm willing to take the chance that that's actually the White Death because those lycanthropes are no joke.
It's true.
And if her
And
big thing was a bow, maybe they just got up close.
probably outnumbered her.
Yeah, so definitely. So let's tell you what. We'll just change it to say we'll take the half if it's her, and if it's not, well, it's a dead elf.
If it's not, that will mean that there are more elves in these woods.
I mean, it's woods. When's the last time you heard of woods that don't have an elf somewhere in them?
Since when
It's
is
like a
being an
field
elf
without a
legal?
mouse.
It's raises suspicion if there is a war criminal who happens to be an elf in these woods. And there we found more elves here. Who knows if they are not plotting against us?
Paranoid much?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, you can talk to your soldiers back in the village. We rescued a bunch of them from the werewolves back in the forest, so they can cooperate the story.
And flying in on a paper fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did heard of that. So it was you then. I see
Right.
that.
Well, if we're heading to the village, well, ale's on you.
Wait. see that you have been around and you know this territory. How
Yeah.
the Lion Guard does not use outside help unless it's necessary. You're familiar to these woods, are you not?
Eh,
Loosely. We traveled a
I
little
mean,
bit
we've
to the north
yeah,
to check out the Cobalt Cave, and save some lumberjacks a few days back, but we're not too well acquainted with the area.
yeah, we've flown over it a few times with various mounts. We've made forays into it, but we've also like followed riverbeds and hit weird dead tree stuff. And eh,
There's a dragon in the mountains. If you need that info.
yeah, we're not going that way.
Are you. Is your work up for hire?
Currently on contract.
We can do contracts.
Currently on one.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
current.
Sorry.
We'd have to think it over. We just recently finished a big one, and honestly, I'd rather spend the next day drinking than. But I tell you what, as a freebie, I can draw you a map of some of the things we encountered. Just
Please
just
tell me
goodwill.
that map better be like off by like a bit.
Well, just like rough size of the forest, kobold cave, the dead tree dam.
Huh, there. Well, no, we don't want the dead tree. That's near the elf village.
Oh, it's a significant distance, and
True.
yeah, and if they follow the river, they'll find it anyway. So it's like, yeah, hey, here's the river trail that we found, and it went to about here, and here's that stuff. There
And
was
here's
some
the path
really
we
funky.
took to find where the lumberjacks were, so that's pretty easy to find.
Yep.
And
You
then
got to
like
tell
a
me how
bit
things went
over.
with those kobolds, though, because if there's any females still out there, I might want to pick one up. See, I mean, even if it's one of the savages.
They're all dead.
No, those are
Oh well.
those were the part of the wild kobolds tribe, but they were actually very organized and
Very well supplied. We still don't know how.
and
But there's
very Roman, ancient Rome.
Well, let me put it this way: did you find any eggs?
no.
It was an outpost. They're fine.
Okay.
Well, that's where we heard about the dragon in the north.
But
Well,
the
to be
captain.
fair, the savage kobolds think there's dragons everywhere. There's big things happening.
The
They
giant.
they
confirmed
are
it.
little. Yeah.
But the
Well,
captain
giant's different.
says we will return to the village and discuss these matters some other time. And that's where
Alright.
we're gonna end for tonight.